Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. We are back with episode 24 of our Let's Play for Medieval Dynasty. Let's go ahead and load her up. If you learned anything useful today, if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But without further ado, let's go ahead and pop in. Alrighty, and we're back. We have our horsey. So if we look at our horse, we've got a bunch of stuff that we can sell. Now the problem with the selling is I'm not entirely sure who all is still buying. I don't remember who we cleared out and who we didn't. If you'll notice, we have a crap ton of flaxseed. We used to get 600 from our 100 field. So we still kept back 200. So we almost got 2 full fields. And that was my fault. I dropped the ball because I didn't have a bag ready for them. So they ran out of capability for sowing. Our goals for today, however, are, well, one, to sell this junk. But also, we're going to utilize our horse to finish up our last chain quest, the Unagast. We have to go talk to Dieter. Dieter. I'm not entirely sure. Oops, I wanted map, not management. I'm not entirely sure where he is. It looks like he's not that far away, according to our HUD. But I'm not seeing... Oh, looks like we have a quest here in our village. So if we go to our journal... Talk to Dieter. He is 600 meters that way. Oh! Okay, so he's down by Hornica. Now, with our new horsey, that shouldn't be too big of a deal to get down there. So, we're going to utilize our horse to finish up the chain quest if we can, or at least progress it. We're also going to put in a mining trip, because it is now summer. And we're going to try to build a couple of houses to get some more workers. And we're going to have to re-streamline for our forges, due to the upgrade. We're using copper now for our people instead of our stone stuff. So we're going to have to re-optimize for that and money as well. Our village is looking pretty good. It's getting kind of big. I like that it's gridded. That makes me happy. You can kind of see where the roads are. I'm very happy with this. Our fields. Eventually we're going to have 2 more fields here and here. But for now, that's where we're at. So yeah, we're going to have to come down here to visit him, and I think we'll do that when we do our mining trip, because we've got our storage up here, so we can do our mining trip and then just hop on down here and find Dieter. We also want to buy a new donkey, so that we can mate with our old donkey, so he can have a lovely mate for his retirement. I don't know what they're doing way up there by Denica, but we'll just let that happen. There's that dude that likes to hang out in the lake for no apparent reason. I guess he just wanted to go swimming. But yeah, so we have some holes to fill from our new mothers, and we've got some jobs to fill just in general. So we're definitely going to have to get some houses. I really want to get a fence up so that Foal stops wandering. This horse is so much faster than Donkey was. I love Donkey. We went through some shit together, but this horse, man, he's where it's at. I just wish he was black. I always wanted a black horse. It's probably from childhood with the Black Beauty stuff when I was very, very young. Hi, guys. I forgot to get everything off the horse. We're probably not going to be able to move. Nope, we're not actually even overburdened. This works out perfect. Do you have any money left? You do? I never hit these guys up. This is perfect. Well, she didn't last long, did she?
Have a good day.
Alright, so we'll hit up her mom.
Hello. Only the best products here.
Sounds like a poor your mother joke, but it wasn't. Okay, and then we'll hit up the husband.
My wares never disappoint.
Get off the rest of the shoes, the rest of the vials, because they're heavy. Let's go down to the... Oh, I didn't make any wood vials. That's my oopsie. Feathers and flaxseed. And we still have a lot of flaxseed left, and this village is bankrupt. So that's fun. That means that we're moving in the right direction. So let's go ahead and hit up the next village over. It'll be a lot easier to dodge the hostiles up here with the speed on the horse. Because like right now, I'm not even holding shift. This is just his normal move speed. And then if we shift, he just kicks it into high gear. Oh, hey! I don't remember ever seeing this one. Bronze shovel. Excellent. Some free 200 coins and some potions of stamina that we will probably just sell off. A little bit of patience solves a stamina issue. Alright. Now, there's 2 wolves through here that we are well aware of. I don't know if they're here right now. Yep, there he is. So we're just gonna race on ahead. We know that he stops following us just over the water. And since we weren't sprinting when we encountered him, we should be able to easily outrun him without running out of stamina. Yeah, we're not even gonna run out of stamina before we get to town. Fantastic. This horse was an amazing buy. You know, I forgot to check at the last town to see if there were any males with production. There's not here. Oh. There's a vendor, though. Hey.
Hail, friend.
Oh. Wants to... Oh, he needs a building hammer. Okay. Does he want a wood hammer, or does he want... he wants a copper hammer. So we're going to have to go home and bring it back. And it ends this season. Thankfully, this is not the last day of the season, so that's not a huge deal. It's just a pain in the ass. We can't craft stuff on their crafting stations either, which is going to be problematic for making that for him. We have to do it at home. Oh, that's him broke.
Goodbye.
Oh, wait.
Hello. Only the best
I forgot to see if he had any toy swords for our kiddo. He does. Oh, and that means that he can buy some more flaxseed.
Have a good day.
So a toy sword costs 8 flaxseed. Noted. Alright, let's hit up the huntress.
Hello. Only the best
Hello.
products here.
Wait, she sounded like a little kid when she said hello, and then she sounded like an old lady when she said only the best products here. I don't understand. But she is now bankrupt. She is 33. Which in medieval times is, like, old.
I've been a vendor since before you could walk.
Okay, we still have flaxseed left, and we've broken 2 villages. I am extraordinary... Oh, nope, we didn't completely break them. They still have 1 person left.
I've been a vendor since before you could walk.
Yeah, that's what you all say. Okay, so let's sell off those potions of stamina as well. And I think that's all that we have that's for sale. Too bad I had an extra bronze hammer, not a copper, but,
It was nice.
so we are back up above 30k, and we spent 10k on horses, so that's not bad. I'll take it. I am quite happy with our current situation monetarily. So let's head on down. We don't want to waste all of our stamina, because we might have to evade that wolf again. I'd like to just kill him, if we can. That would be ideal. Because we're going to have to come back through here again with the hammer. And while we know we can outrun him, I would really rather not have to. I think we went a little too far. We did. We went a little too far to the north. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just go with it. Alright. We don't need anything from them currently. So, well, let's see what their quest is. If it's something simple, we'll do it too. If it's not, then we'll just ignore it. Is it the well guy? I think it is. Oh, an axe. Sure. Okay. So let's see what type of axe he wants. He just wants 2 stone axes. Yeah, that's nothing. So let's get those done. That'll get us at least some more Dynasty reputation. We want to be in good standing in the valley. Especially at the rate that we're growing. Still have a lot of land here that we can fill up too. There's our cropses. Okay, so we know that we moved our copper over here. So let's go ahead and grab 2 copper bars. Hey, was that a stone axe? That's 2 stone axes. There we go, quest complete. Now we need a single stick. And we can make dude's copper. Did I grab copper or did I grab bronze? I honestly don't remember. Copper. No, I grabbed copper. We're fine. Okay, so let's take these back over there. I do want to find our kid before we leave though, because I don't think I've given him a gift this season. And I keep forgetting. Also, there's still that quest here that we need to handle. Oh, that is our kid with the quest. Okay. He is really friends with Genevieve. We might work on getting them to marry when we become the heir, because they have been super friendly. You're hungry? The animals were hungry, so he poured it over an anthill. Alright, well. What would you like to eat? Something sweet with fruits? Sounds like a pie. Walked right into that one. Alright, well, we can't make pies yet, so our one plus side here is that we are headed back to town anyway to turn these quests in, so we can get him a pie while we're there. This horse makes this so much better. I don't know how we're going to fence that foal in, because it keeps coming out the back, but it could go out the front as well, so it's going to be difficult to keep in. I feel like the way that we placed our stable was not optimal, but we'll do what we have to do. Does she have pies? I thought she had foods. Ah, there's our market stall!
Best goods in the valley.
Okay, so what kind of pie did he want? He wants a cherry pie.
My wares never disappoint.
Cherry pie. That's 300 coins, you little shit.
Treating you?
Ah. That's why I don't have children. They're expensive, and they smell, and they're loud. I have cats instead. They're significantly less expensive. They do still occasionally smell, but they're also not as loud. My dog is basically a child. It's 125 pounds of baby human. He is loud, smells, and is expensive. I love him anyway, though. I imagine it's the same with children. I would probably feel different about children if I had them. Alright, so let's turn in this quest. And then we can swing back by the house and turn in our other quest before our mine run. Where... I don't remember who had this one. Ah, that guy. Alright. I'm so excited that we got the market, though. That means that these store runs are going to happen a lot less frequently. We're going to need a stall per good, though. So, I mean, thankfully we only have like 5 goods that we regularly sell. So that's not a huge deal. The big problem is going to be manning them, which means we're definitely going to have to go on a house crafting spree. Unfortunately, to do that, we're going to need stone, so hence the trip to the mine. I just ran into a tree. Fantastic. I thought the gap was bigger than it was. Alright. Now, there should be a wolf through here somewhere, so we gotta watch our stamina. I hear him howling. We also need to watch out for bandits, because we haven't cleared this area yet. That's a wolf. Alright, I think we're clear. The horse is fast enough that we can safely ignore them if we need to. As long as you still have stamina left on the horse, you're good. Alright, so let's find our kiddo. Ah! Almost ran into a building. The horse has taken some getting used to after the donkey. He really is. He's faster and a little harder to handle because of it. What a strange child. He's definitely mine. He is definitely mine. Okay, so let's go get some water and some food. Good news is it's coming up on night. Oh, whoops. So our trap's done. Hey there. Look at Donkey wandering around being a good boy. I don't remember. I want to say it's 5, but I honestly don't remember how many stones. And then we're going to need some sticks. There's a stick. You know what? The extra stones aren't going to hurt. We're going to need them for the houses anyway. Excuse me. So let's do our trap. That was weird. Right, like so. Alright. We've got some meat that we can stash. And we're gonna eat a potage. And then we can grab another potage. Yeah, those are still good. We should really sell off some of this dried fish meat. So right now it's just gonna go to rot. Although it is kind of a nice backup to have in case we run out of other foods for our peoples. Okay, so we've got our 5 potions of healing. I take 5 of these because they heal 20 health, which means 5 is 100, and 100 is a full health bar. So it's really a nice way to have a full health bar and be happy and healthy. It's a spare health bar should we need it. So let's head up to the mine. It's going to be a little dark. We'll have to deal with it. But that'll get us some stone and some more materials. So we do need to make sure that we don't wander too far to the north, or we will encounter that wolf again. I was not paying attention last time, so we ran smack into him. Alright, let's head up the hill. Oh, the horse does not handle the hill as well as the donkey did. Noted. There's our storage. can come... Yee! Oh, he didn't take any damage. Thank God. Yeah, that faster speed, you really got to be careful on the slopes, it looks like. That could have been super dangerous. Now, he's not going to be able to carry as much as Donkey. We have 10 kilograms less to play with than we would with Donkey. So we are going to have to be kind of careful here. This is going to help get us towards, actually, well, I think the mine is building, actually. So it's not really going to help us too much get towards the mine. But that's alright. We got our market stall open. That's the important bit. Now, the nice part is, once we have iron unlocked, we're going to go through a lot of it trying to upgrade our stuff. But once it's unlocked, we can sell off all of our excess bronze and copper into other things. And that means that any future mine runs, if we decide to gather them, that's just money. And I am alright with that. Okay. That sounded like a hawk. I don't know why we're hearing it in a cave, but alright. If I had to hazard a guess, I would say we're a little less than a third of the way through. So let's... How bad is this going to be if we load up Donkey with it, or Horsey with it? Okay, he's redlined. He's more than double his weight. We're going to have to stop and deposit. Yeah, he's moving a little slower, but that's alright. He's moving at like Donkey's normal speed now. So yeah, we're going to have to come back a little bit more often, I think, but the speed made up for it. And the fact that we can do this from horseback or donkey back, from mount back, we should say, makes life a little easier. Now, we are going to have to be careful getting out of here so we don't accidentally wander off the side with him. So that's kind of a drop. Perfect. Perfect. Love it when a plan works out. It was so nice seeing everything stripped like this. Empty cave. I like the ominous sounds. I can't wait till we can activate music again. The ambiance in this game is fantastic. I don't know who they had composing. I should really look that up, but they did a phenomenal job. Really nailed it. Is that everything down here? Looks that way. Except the salt. We don't care about the salt, so that's not an issue. Alright. Put our stone. Our tin. Trying to use the torch sparingly, because it's the only one we've got. You can effectively mine with it in your hand. We don't have a backup, so if it goes out, then we're SOL. Yeah, you're salt. It's kind of hard to tell in the torchlight what's what. Alright, so let's go on back to Horsey. Now we might... I think this is... We're gonna have to drop off again. No, not quite. Not quite, but we're getting there. Got a couple more nodes in us. So it looks like we're at about half on our torch. I hear you, Horsey. That's salt. Yeah, it's super dark. It's a good thing I'm not afraid of the dark, huh? Okay, well, let's take everything from him. Yeah, now we're gonna have to make a trip. Well, get off the wall then. Our horse is kind of a grumpy ass, it seems like. That's alright. He suits me. Alrighty. So this will let us put our stuff away. And then we should have one last trip and we'll be good. Then we can go after that quest. We never turned in dude's hammer, did we? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. I need to check quests to make sure that I've done all of the... Make sure that this is the only one that we have. It is good. So, you know, while we're here, and since we have storage, why don't we just make a spare torch? I feel like that would be a good use of our time. 1 stick and 10 straw. All down on the S's. Shoop. And doop. There we go. Problem solved. Now if our torch goes out while we're down in the mine, it's not a big deal. I never bothered to learn the torch recipe. We have the basic torch. I never bothered to learn the real torch recipe because it takes linen. And I feel like with 1 stick and 10 straw, we can easily make enough that the difference in durability is not going to make that big of a deal. The sun must be starting to come up because it's much easier to see down here now. Oh, maybe not. I think we cleared out this side. Looks that way. Okay, that was the end of that pickaxe. Good thing we brought a spare. Could you not right in my ear, horse? Well, that was a waste. Okay, there's some tin. with salt? We don't care about salt. Is there anything else on the sides here? Oh, there's 2 more nodes there. There's more salt. So let's bring the horse a little deeper. I'm hoping that we can get it done in 3 trips total. That's my goal here. If we can strip this guy out in 3 trips total with the horse, I feel like that's a really good spot to be at. There it is. Got nothing on the other side. That branch we already cleared, so we just need this one. Oh, is that the end of it? I do believe that's the end of it. Alrighty. So on that happy note, we can go and drop off and carry on with our quest. That is the mine run done for fall. Or summer, rather. So this stuff won't regenerate until that was 10. Yeah, this stuff's not going to regenerate until next season, so our mine is completely cleared out and finished until next season. I swear I saw tin back here. Not entirely sure how far back it was. Was it up higher? Is that what was going on? Oh, I think it was just that rock. Yeah, it was just that rock. It just happened to look like tin at a glance. Oh, for the love of all that's holy. Based on the weight distribution on the mount, it is best if you are the one holding the weight, even if it makes you immobile. Like, he was overburdened, and now we're moving at normal speed. So I think it does a fraction of your weight to him. I know it's not 100%, obviously, but I think it does a fraction of what you're carrying to their weight. So he can't carry quite as much as Donkey. It took us 3 trips instead of 2 to clear the entire mine, but we can clear the entire mine with the storage here and not have to drag our slow asses all the way back. So that's kind of worth it. I am quite happy with how that turned out. So let's head on down to our quest. Go ahead and quick save here. Is there an easy way? Yep. Easy does it, horsey. Easy does it. There you go, buddy. Okay. So what's the easiest way going to be? Looks like if we go down to the road and then follow the stream, we should be able to cut around here. So let's just move our mark. I think that's going to be the easiest way to do it. Okay. So we put our mark at the edge of the yellow ring, so he could be anywhere over here. Woo! That's a Wincent. We might have to kill it. It's a moose. So it looks like we are actually in the zone right now. So is there anywhere here that looks like it could obviously be a place for somebody to set up camp? I'm gonna guess he's not gonna be right on the road. This kind of looks like a road. Let's try following that and see where it leads us. Nope. It's a good thought, but unsuccessful. Some moose. So, he's not going to show up as green or red with this. I don't trust that Winston. I really don't want to lose our horse to something stupid. There's another one right friggin' there, too. Well, that's some of the danger abated. Now, if we can kill that other one, then we'll be free to wander the area, I think. Wait, what was that over there? Nothing. Now I'm seeing things. Fantastic. We might be able to leave him be. We'll see. What about like down in here? I'm hoping that we'll get a name over his head. He's not going to highlight through this skill, but we might get a name over his head. Oh, good, we can get a drink at least. And this is a wolf area. Fantastic. Maybe dude's dead. Got a bunch of sticks. Oh, we're outside the area now. Okay, so he's not down at the river. Well, that's one threat removed at least. So I think we're going to have to get away from the water because it looks like the circle just barely brushes the edge of the water. We could cover the ground faster on the horse, but it would make us much, much more vulnerable. This wouldn't be a bad idea as a place for like a woodcutter. Just if we ever need more trees or anything. We're outside the ring again, aren't we? Yep. There's that moose. Can we drop a moose yet? No. We probably need iron arrows for that. So is this up here still in the ring? Not really. It does give us a bit of a lookout though. I believe that is the last threat removed from the ring. So we should be able to search with impunity now. I hope. I don't want to waste all day looking. I don't want to give up either, but we got stuff to do back at the farm. Oh! That was his camp that I stole all that shit from earlier. Maybe. Yep, that's him. And his name doesn't show up. A relic. Don't bother, I won't remember anyway. Why did he ask if I was his grandchild if he never had children? Oh, right, yeah, I guess that was the text option as well. He was the Castellan who died. Great shame, he was one of the good ones. Been told you've seen his body. I haven't seen anything, go away. Years ago. I don't remember, I'm old. But you know the truth, and you're the only one who can help me. I'm his nephew. I came to the valley after I lost my parents in the war looking for him. He was the only relative I had left. Would be better if you dropped it, seriously. I want to die on my own terms, not due to metal poisoning. I guess everybody's allergic to 6 inches of steel, huh? Living in the woods scared for your life. Reasonable youngling. If you get me a horse and some supplies, I'll tell you what I know. So we need somebody to protect him, a horse and some supplies. Ah, he's not getting a wife. So we have to go talk to Kestrel. Thankfully, she's close. Not that it matters with our horsey now. And we've cleared the area, so... I can't believe it was his camp that I stole all that shit from when we went to go buy a horse, and I never even noticed. Well, he wasn't on the bench when we went through, though. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that one definitely saw us. Don't hit a tree and we're good. Don't hit a tree and we're good. Excellent. We are going to have to be careful on our way back, though. Alright, donkey fit in their house. Let's see if horsey fits in their house. Oh. Oh, are you actually useful now? Yeah, the old medic won't tell him. Need to arrange for his escape from the valley. Great work. What do we need? A horse, some supplies, and somebody to protect him on the way. Leave the horse to her. Thankfully, we don't have to pay 10 grand to get a horse. For supplies, give him some coins, preserved meat, and a water skin filled. As for the protector, try talking to Domagog? Domagoj? Jezrika. Okay, so we need to get him some meat, which we have. Right now it's just going to have us go talk to Domagoj. Okay. And Jezrika. That's not that far. Do we take the road? Let's just take the road. There's that other lake. There's not any real good building land around there, unfortunately, but... I suppose we could have built near Jezrika. I really like where we're at, though. I mean, we've got multiple towns nearby. It works. It works well. Okay, so we are headed west out of town. I would pick up some of these quests, just, or at least see what they're about, but we're on the last day of the season, and it is always a bad idea to pick up quests on the last day of the season, because if you can't get it done, you lost points. So we're going to follow this, and we're going to hang a left when it splits. Some free apples, free torch. That's it. Some apples and a torch. That was really not even worth getting off of our stallion for. But it is what it is. Wow, on the map it didn't look like it was that far away. 800 is actually quite a trek. As long as there's not a roadblock, we're in good shape. I am almost guaranteed to outrun bandits on horse. Wow, his stamina goes down so slowly. Look at this. We're just eating up the meters. Whoa. We meant to turn there. Was that another overturned cart? Or that could be worth it. Yeah. Since we don't have any way to reliably get iron yet, because we're not down to the mine, we really need to work on getting some more building technology up and going for that. Oh, fuck, we're in wolf territory again. Seriously, that bird stopped our horse? I figured we would have run it down. Yeah, this is just insane. And here's town. You must be the dude. Kestrel said you owed her one. There's an old man who needs an escort for travel out of the valley. It shouldn't take more than 2 days. He doesn't have a crossbow anymore. It broke. Alright. Just a regular crossbow, or does it need to be a fancy crossbow? I'm so excited about that market stall. Okay, right. Quests. Talk to Ida. Where the shit is Ida? Borowo? Alright, we're buying a ride. We've got 30 grand in our pocket. I am not riding all the way to Borowo to pick up a fracking crossbow. Wait, is she the same one that did Unagast's scythe? As if she is, that's going to be disappointing. I already gave her money.
Hello there.
We're going to Borowo. 500. Wow. Worth it, though. I mean, that saves so damn much time. Come on, horsey. Yeah. You're super loud. Donkey was not nearly as loud as the horse. It is you. This time I need Domagage's crossbow from you. Mr. Loser's back. This time I'll let you get what you want, and without embarrassing yourself. Alright, what do you need? some fish. Just fish meat, huh? $20 of it. Is there somebody here that sells food? I would really rather just buy it. No. I have not actually gone fishing, and I feel like now is not the most efficient time to learn how to fish, so we're just going to go get some from our house. Because we are not that far away. I almost feel like you lose less stamina on the road than you do. Maybe that's a thing for the horse? Maybe you lose less stamina when you're on the road than you do on the grass, because I feel like the stamina is dropping faster now than it was when we were running along the road earlier. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's dropping faster. Did not expect that over that hill. On the upside, the horse is significantly faster than the wolves. Okay, so we need 20 fish. We also, she said we would need some treated meat. So I would like to try and grab some of that while we're here as well. We have the coins on us, so that's not a big deal. But we're going to need 20 fresh fish. I'll just put the apple in there. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so let's take... She did say some dried meat, or dried fish meat. I don't know. But we need 100%. And we're going to take 20. Let's try some dried fish meat, I guess. Worst case scenario, we can sell the stuff, right? Because we've got so damn much of it. We'll just take a bunch. The horse really did make short work of that trip. I do feel like, though, we have so much fish meat coming in that's not dried. I feel like we might need to adjust our fishing hut a little bit to get that rebalanced. We're going to run through the wolves again, aren't we? Let's get some stamina back just in case. No? No. Who'd have thought making multiple trips to town like this? This is way better than walking by foot, that's for sure. Yeah, you can try and keep up, piggies. If the wolf couldn't catch me, the piggies can't catch me. We're not even going to go to the bridge. What you guys got? There's a 3 in production. Are you male? Please be male. Son of a bitch! It's the woman! Oh, nothing's ever easy, is it? Alright, Ida, here's your fish. They went where the sun don't shine. Give me the crossbow. No, I don't want to know what you need the fish for. Get out of here. Because now we gotta buy a damn trip back. So it cost us 1,000 coin already, just for the trip down here and back. Let's see what our fields look like. Oh no. Okay, so field 1's done. Field 4's getting there. Hopefully the gal from field 1 will help on field 4.
How can I help you?
Oh shit, what town was he in? Journal. Map. What town was he in? Wasn't it Jezrika? There we go. It still says get a crossbow for him. I can't remember what town he was in. I think it was Jezrika. It was Jezrika. It just needed a minute to show back up. How are we? Oh, okay. So we're overburdened a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to eat some potage. And we're going to sell this dried meat. And that's going to drop our weight quite a bit.
Only the best products here.
Not all of it, but a lot of it. So we'll keep 20. We'll sell 24 of the 100% dried fish meat and hope that that's enough. We can sell these feathers. What else do we have that we can offload? Moose skull. Our old torch, we can start using the other stone pickaxe we don't need. A regular torch. Winston skull. Okay. Well, that got rid of a bunch of weight and it got us some more money back. So we'll still be above 30k when we pay for this ride again. So that's something. I'm hoping that he doesn't ask for an astronomical amount of money. Yeah, let's go to Jezrika, and now it's not expensive anymore. Well, it's expensive, but it's not the extra fee. Alright. Did we check on who was available in Jezrika? I don't remember if we did or not. Well, it doesn't matter. There he is. I awoke in my inner angler. Alright, so now we have to go back and talk to Kestrel again. You know what? We've got market stalls unlocked. We don't have anybody to run them yet, but we've got 30 grand still. I'm kind of tempted to just... Yeah. I'm going to be super, super lazy and blow a bunch of our money because we really don't need that much of it for anything. Because we're essentially fully self-sufficient. We don't buy anything to keep up our stuff. So, worst case scenario, we just have to wait a couple of seasons to... It's Hornica, right? Yeah, I think it's Hornica. The worst case scenario, we just have to wait a couple of seasons to get back up. No! It has to be actual dried meat. It can't be fish. Son of a bitch. At least it's only 500 coins, though, which is, you know, what we paid 3 times over to go back and forth. So let's see if the pub has what we need.
How are you? Best goods in the valley.
We can sell that to you because that's not going to work for us. Do you have dried meat? You do. You have 10 and we need 20.
Goodbye.
I hate your face.
How are you?
Only
the best products here.
She has half what we need in dried meat. Does she have a water skin? She does. For 200?
Have a good day.
When's our last save? Autosave 2 was like 6 minutes ago. So we're going to load because we just blew 300 gold to go to a place that now we would have to go home anyway, and we're further from home than we were before we took the trip. So we're going to quick load and head home. We're going to craft a water skin. We're going to have to buy the recipe because I never got it. But this is like the third quest that's needed a water skin, and we don't actually have one handy this time. Oh, no way. It's from here, huh? Okay. Then let's just ride home, get the meat and the water skin, and then go down and talk to him. That'll save us actually 800 coins instead of 500. I'm alright with this. Yeah, our mark's already in our house, so this actually was a good deal. Alright, there's probably going to be wolves up here, so let's let our stam come back a little bit. Alright. Yeah, that load... Oh, that's worse than wolves. So that's a thing. That was a whole bloody bandit camp. Be quiet, horse. We're being stealthy, buddy. If you had to guess, who has the bow? None of them have a bow. Okay, so first things first. Potions. Okay. Yeah. You have a copper axe. Oh. Ow. Ow. I think that's everybody. So that could have gone better, but it could have gone much, much worse too. We'll take it. I mean, that's the whole reason that we made the health potions, after all. Because now we're back up to full health like nothing happened. What are you? Coin? Ooh, 75 coins. Contraband is 1 salted meat. That's contraband? Are you sure? Plum wine. Hey, a water skin. If that water skin's full, we no longer have to make one, which means we don't have to pay for the recipe after all. Bronze axe. I'll take that. Alright. So, is that water skin full? Nope, it's completely empty, but we can fill it at home. So now we don't have to pay for the recipe. That is fantastic. And we got some cheese. So our food's full. Alright, and then we can re-up our arrows. We might need to make some more arrows here soon. We're a little lower than I like to be. But that's okay. That was actually beneficial. That stopover. There's wolves through here. I hear him. Woo! Dodging trees. There we go. So we needed dried meat. And we needed 20 of it. Oh, cool. We had another piglet. Just the one this time? Piglet's male. Looks like we just had the one this time. That's okay, though. Okay. Throw some apples in there for everybody. Throw the cheese in there. The dried fish meat that we never sold. Put the meat in there. Put the onion in there. There's a bunch of roasted meat. I guess we can put it in there. It's extra food just in case. The contraband single salted meat. Bunch of wine bottles. Okay, so do we have dried meat? We do, but we don't have very much. And we're gonna need at least 10 or 20, didn't it say? So let's take 20 dried meat, and we need to fill that water skin. And a bath wouldn't hurt us. Okay. So this way we saved 600, 800 coins. And we still would have had to come back here for the stuff for the rest of the quest anyway, so it saved us a lot of time and money to do it this way. Alright, we have some stuff that we need to offload. Well, I think most of it we were going to sell, weren't we? So the copper axe we can put away. They'll use that. The crossbow's for dude and doesn't weigh anything. Yeah, we're going to wind up being a little bit overburdened for just a minute longer. It's not going to be super bad, though. But a lot of this we want to sell, so we don't want to actually put it away. The feathers I would like to sell as well. And since we have stuff to sell, we may as well grab some extra. Grab the feathers and whatnot. Fishing spears are in a dearth again. The flour we can sell. Nope, not the fur. For shoes. Let's see, whoops. Oh, there is an iron axe in there still. Okay. Oat grain. Oh, right, because they're making feed out of that. So we need to wait until the oat grain's done to take the rye grain to sell. And if they're not done by the end of stream today, we will probably just do it ourselves. We had some toy swords. We had some wooden bowls to put away. We put our leather in there. We had a bunch more meat. Oh no, we were gonna dry the meat. Right. Okay, put the stone pickaxe in there. I guess it ain't gonna hurt anything. Tin can go in there. Winston skull can go in there. Okay. So now we can scroll down through here and take wooden vials. Yeah. Alright. Did our bath not take? Seriously? Alright, let's take our horse over to the hunting shack, because I don't want to crawl everywhere. That's not the hunting shack. That is, though. Alright, we should be able to dry meat in here. I have no idea how long this takes. I've never dried the meat before. Not that bad. 20 is a lot, but it's not that bad. We're halfway there. At this point, we may as well just ride there, too. So yeah, we wound up saving about 800 coins doing it this way. Okay, that actually worked out for once. So let's hop on Horsey. And we are going to head to Jezreka, yeah. Really didn't even waste that much of the day either. This horse is fantastic. Okay, so when we talk to this guy, he's going to send us back to the other town, but I want to sell off some of the shit that we have on us for weight reasons. We're not really slowing down the horse at all, but if we have to get off and fight like we did with those bandits in the mountains, that could be a problem. Hey. Talk to... Thank you. Alright. There is a merchant here. That buys fish, no less. I feel like selling dried fish to somebody who fishes is... I'm really glad that they don't have varying prices based on who you sell what to.
Let me show you my wares.
Let's put it that way. Okay, so... sell you a bunch of this crap because it's heavy. And realistically not worth that much. Oh no, what did I just buy? Something for 39 coins. I don't know. I don't know what I just bought. How much does he have left? 9? Yeah, we'll leave him with 250. And now we're not overburdened anymore. So we have the exotics dealer up here, and we've got the tavern that we can still sell stuff to. I don't think we're going to have enough to clean out this whole town,
Hello.
but I've been wrong before. What is that? I don't know what a Captorga is. A golden ring's kind of obvious. Hand fan, coverlet, dried dates. I would love to get some presents for our wife. There's actually an achievement for giving your wife presents every day for 2 years. But now is not the time. Once we are completely solvent, like once we have the stores up and running and all of that stuff, I will absolutely start buying her presents. But until then, I don't want to potentially hurt the village with presents for my wife. Left her with 50 cents.
See you soon.
Well, let me show you my wares.
I don't want to see your wares, lady. Not when you say it like that. It sounds dirty. Okay, and I think that does it. And we're back up to almost 34 grand, so we're about to lose 100 of it, or 500 of it. But that's alright. Necessary evil. Can we ghetto slide down this Skyrim style? We can! I honestly think it might have been faster to take the road than it will be to zigzag through all of this. Sometimes games are like that. Sometimes it really is faster to take the road even though it takes you out of your way. Mm-hmm. Because now we got a big old lake right smack in the way. Well, at least we're back on the road now. I don't know why that tree didn't throw me off. It should have. Wow, this place is great for deer. Wait, it says that we have 0 dried meat. I sold off our dried meat. I sold off our dried meat. That sucks hard. Well, shit. That's not usually a full-blown camp like this. I guess just go with it. We got a free iron spear. Usually that's a lumber camp. Well, that was new and exciting. Just oh, he Superman and then slid on his belly like a penguin. Oh, that was fantastic. Oh, that took a minute to hit me. Sorry, that was fantastic. There's no other word for that. Oh. Oh. Oh, cool. And they finished both of the fields in time, so. I know you're mad at me, Horsey. That was simultaneously hilarious, and I feel bad. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we're going to take another 19 meat. Okay, so we have 2 iron spears. Let's put one of them away, because we really don't need to carry 2 iron spears around with us. I would like to grab some more healing potions, though. We need 4 more. There. Okay, that puts us back up at 5 of those, so that's nice. Right, iron. I can sell that stone knife. Iron, spear. We don't really use it much, so, I mean, these 2 will probably last us quite a while. But, can't believe we have to remake the 20 dried meat. That's frustrating. And I can't even blame anybody but myself. That's the worst part. I can't even rage at anything because I did it to myself. Alright, so this craft is going to take a minute. Like, literally a minute. 3 crafts. 3-second crafts at 20 crafts. Then we can ride back out there and finish that quest. I can't believe I sold the dried meat. That was a noob mistake. At least we got that fantastic Superman. That is definitely going in the cut. Oh. So I wonder if we're going to find out who actually murdered Lorden. I mean, what's her face? Kestrel said that she thought it was Ungierst, I thought. I may have misread some of that, though. Subtlety is not my strong suit. Alright, We'll take as much of a direct line as we can. There's a surprising amount of trees up here in the mountains. Not really enough to build anything substantial with, but surprising amount nonetheless. Oh, look at that one. It's huge. Oh man, I hope we can progress this quest before midnight. Oh. So if we ride all the way back out here again with all the stuff this time and the quest times out, or we time out on the season, I'm going to be very, very upset. Again, with myself, I don't have anybody to blame but me, because I was the one that pulled the stupid. We went back and forth across the map like 4 times in a single game day, thanks to this horse. He is my friend. Whoop. Are you still buying, Helga?
Hello there. My wares never...
Yes, you are. Okay, not the dried meat. The dried fish meat we can sell, but not the dried meat. The cudgel we want to get rid of. The copper spear we want to get rid of. Those, that. The wicker basket can go. The roasted stuff can go. The stone knife can go. Alright, I think that's all. Oh, clay vials. Okay, we're not going to risk anything else. So what'd that put in? So we're almost to 35k. Alright, Kestrel. And what about Domagoj? We convinced him. Very good. Managed to get us a horse. Looks like we have everything we need. Let's not waste any more time. Go to the medic and tell him that everything will be waiting for him in Hornica as soon as he gives you the name. Excellent. And he's not that far away. Seeing as this whole thing is Unagost's story, I feel like Unagost is probably the perpetrator. The question is, if he's the Castellan and he's the one that we pay our taxes to, what do we do about it? Also, will it let us murder him? Because the only people I've been allowed to murder have been bandits. When we tried to shoot that guy to see if we could actually injure people, it just went through him like he wasn't there. Uh-huh. I'll tell you what you want to know, then I'm out of here. Just tell me. I was awakened in the middle of the night. A cloaked man said that there had been an accident and someone was in need of my attention. I wasn't thinking much of it. It's part of my duty, and I was half asleep on top of that, so I grabbed my mantle and walked out with the stranger. Rain was pouring down from the sky so heavily it almost hurt. I've realized that the person talking to me was taking me to the Castellan's house. I asked him about it, and he confirmed the accident happened to the Castellan. His voice was so faint I could barely understand him. We went to the house, and there I saw Lorden. It was clear to me that I'd been lied to. I wanted to run, but the cloaked man blocked my way out. Why was it clear? What did you see? Lorden's throat was sliced open. Yeah, that was not an accident. He looked peaceful, like he was sleeping. His eyes were closed. The wound was elegant. The cut was really precise. I wonder if Lorden had even realized he was dying. The man spoke to me in the same faint voice as before. He told me to burn the body as soon as the rain stopped. That way I wouldn't even need to lie, because everybody would presume a disease. So that's exactly what I did, and he helped me. He helped me move the body and light it up. Helped me scrub the blood off the floor and burn the sheets. He was very polite, calm but not cold. In the end, he asked me if he needed to threaten me with death. I denied. It was clear to me from the moment I saw the blood. I went back to my affairs and never told anything to anybody. Then a couple of weeks later, he ran from Gustovia fearing for his life. Why only after weeks? Because the man in cloak became the Castellan himself. Oh my god, it really was Ungierst. What do you know? You know his name. Tell me his name, Unagast. Well, fuckle. I don't know where we go from here, man. I've got to go talk to Unagast, but there's no way that we're going to make it there in time, so... What time is it? It is... We might actually make it there in time. We'll give it a go. Okay, let's head to the road and head north. Actually, if we catch a ride... No, we're not paying money for this. We already blew 500 on that dude. If we make it, we make it. If we don't, we don't. We'll just go in the morning. Wow. This storyline got deep quick. I'm kind of impressed. I did not expect such a rich storyline from a survival style game. I'm actually quite impressed. Okay, yeah. And we're gonna make a right turn up here. And that's gonna take us towards the starter town. Yep, we're just gonna keep going straight. Definitely want to save before we confront him, though. So I'm not sure if it's going to make us fight him or anything like that. Hello. How's life treating you? Like a father. Strict but fair, I guess. You really are growing, seeing more and more of those shades of gray, huh? I do, but gray still consists of black and white. Things are still good and bad, right and wrong. It doesn't change that. I never said it does. Tell me more about my uncle. I'm not sure I have time for stories. I'm certain you'll find some. Alright, maybe one story. I just remembered a good one. Me, Lorden, and Walrad were trying to catch a rooster that swallowed a bunch of pearls, and tell me about his death. I've already told you that he passed away in his sleep. People don't usually die during sleep, do they? Time is merciless. Lorden was an old man already. Did he die of old age, then? No. A disease? Some ravaging sadness? No. Sickness, rather. Then how come he didn't wake up the next morning? I have never lied to you, so why start now? I knew this day would come. Finding words to describe it, to explain, it seems abstract, undoable, but the silence has been burning a hole in my chest for far too long. I did it. I killed my best friend, my brother. Don't call him that. I understand your pain, your feeling of betrayal, but I'm begging you, believe me, I thought it brought me no pleasure whatsoever. Why? It's complicated. Was it greed? You wanted to be Castilian instead of him? Was it jealousy? Living all these years in Lorden's shadow, a sense of inferiority must have been constant. Was it vengeance for how he toyed with Kestrel? For robbing you of your one true love? Let's go with that one. If you're looking for the reason I hated him, you found one. Okay. But I didn't kill him out of hatred. Okay. What he did to Kestrel was awful, but he didn't try to be cruel. Besides, every part of this love triangle was hurting someone. We're all to blame. What about the baby? You could have been a father. Doesn't matter who was the father. The beautiful baby boy didn't draw even one breath of air. His life was over before it began. That's the real tragedy. It was yours, Kestrel told me. Yep, it was your child that burned on that day. All these years I've never stopped wondering. I don't know what good of a father I'd have been, but I would love you to the end of days. Okay. So why did you do it? Out of fear of Lorden's doings, of what he had become after he killed the man in Navis, I stayed with him when everyone else left, but I couldn't stop thinking about what he did, how little it bothered him. He was angry at them for breaking up the pact, but he didn't see his fault in it. And what was the worst, he didn't even seem troubled by taking a man's life. That's when I started wondering, has he done that before? Lorden didn't want to stop the mission. I convinced him that it was time for it and that we should move to the valley. I thought we could put all of what happened behind us, just rest and find happiness in the little things, but Lorden had a restless mind. For him, not moving up, not breaking another barrier was torture. When we arrived here, it was only a couple of villages. We built ourselves a house in Gustovia, and I truly believed that this would be enough, but not for Lorden. A week had not passed when he declared that he wanted to travel and meet the king, and that's what he planned on doing. 2 weeks later, he came back as Castellan of the Valley, and he moved into his own house, for appearances he called it. Since that moment, he was getting more and more distant from me, from everyone really. I'd been seeing him walking around Gustovia like a true leader, shaking hands, hugging babies, making small talk, always with a big smile on his face. He seemed really great if you didn't know what was hiding behind the smile. We were living right next to each other, and yet after some time we were talking only a couple of times a year. He was afraid of me, afraid of his moral compass. He didn't want me to restrict him anymore. Conscience was a burden, so he got rid of it entirely. And that's when his worst side took control of him. No sincerity left, just a constant mask. Years went by. He was going more and more often to meet with the king, so one day I started a little investigation, and what I found out sickened me. Lorden had become the very thing he swore to eradicate. A festered lord whoring around with his filthy friends, getting rich off of people's misery. He was benefiting from wars, selling weapons, shaking hands with rapists, just to be in their good graces. He had to be stopped. That's fair. It took me months, years to get it, and I feel responsible for every wrong that he had done during this time. I should not have hesitated, but killing my own brother, it felt unimaginable. Yet I knew I was the only one that could do it. I sneaked into the house during a heavy rain. He was sleeping so peacefully as if all the sinister thoughts had left him for the night. I was staring at his face for what felt like ages before I took out my blade. I made one clean cut and it was over. He didn't even open his eyes. Just like that, it was done. You know what's going to happen now, right? You'll have to pay for what you've done. I do, and I'm not going to fight it. Whatever you decide, I will accept. I understand you, your reasons. It required a strong will and a good heart to do what you did. But the blood has been spilled. You should leave the valley and never come back. You don't deserve forgiveness, killing your family just because you think it's right, but I will not let you die a self-proclaimed martyr. You'll live with the guilt of what you've done until time gets you itself. You're banished from the valley. You're right, everything is soaked in grey. I don't condemn you for your decision. However, you took a man's life, and by the law of the king, it's punishable by death. You are a murderer. None of your lies will change that. The only thing you deserve is death. You will be hanged for what you've done, and I hope you will never know rest. He doesn't I think I'm going to go with option 2. It doesn't matter what the guy did. He did not go through the proper channels. He did not give him a chance to profess his innocence. He murdered a man based on hearsay. And if what he heard was true, fair enough, but he didn't even bother to find out. He didn't confront the man. He didn't handle anything well. So I don't think he deserves forgiveness, especially not for killing his family. But I'm not going to let him die either. We'll banish him. Because who am I to take his life?
You are exiled from this land, Unighost. Leaving this peaceful place as a murderer and a liar shows your true colors. You tried to poison my mind just like you did with Jordan's.
Oh, it's Jordan, not Lorden. Whoops.
But that's not going to work this time. I have seen through your deceit. You deserve no forgiveness. Only pity. Your hands will never be clean.
It was a good ending. And end of the season.
Good day.
Oh, I don't have anything from him.
Bye. Hello.
Okay.
Goodbye.
We need to repair some things, apparently. And we need to get a sword for our little one. That was a fairly dramatic ending to the storyline. I'm kind of impressed. Toy sword. Okay, we can put a bucket in there. Anything else that we can throw in there? That straw that our kid gave us. Alright, kiddo, where you at?
Hello.
Sweet, we've got him all the way up to 22%. What's on your mind? I can't wait to be grown up and be able to ride a horse. Horses, yes they are. And we have a horse now, kiddo.
Goodbye.
We might even have a horse for you when you grow. Wouldn't that be exciting? Okay, so one of the things that we are going to need to do is... Oh, we got a new pregnant lady. The herbalist. Fantastic. That's not a problem at all. Okay, so the fields, we're going to need to change these over to rye. And we're going to have to do a little magic on that field ourselves. We never did buy a new donkey, so we will still need to do that at some point. For now, though, what else do we have going on here? Okay. We do have some stuff for sale on the horse. I'm sure there's some stuff for sale in here as well. Maybe not. Maybe not. So there's some dandelions, 145 dandelions and some broadleafs. So we could make some more health potions for ourselves. I think we're going to hold off on that for just a moment though. Let's see, flat hat? Didn't make a hat, that doesn't look like. I would like to at least get that one house built. We need to build more than one house, but I think I would like to at least get that one done. How many of the potions does that... Potion of instant healing is 2. So, we have how many vials on us? We've got 40. So let's take 80. And 80. And we'll make those here in a little bit. Right. I forgot that it summons him behind you. What does this person need? Can I help you with something? What is it? Relax some equipment, sure. What's he need? 21 stone arrows. Why 21? They're 10 in a craft, man. What a dick. We don't have any stone arrows either, do we? No. Okay, so we're going to have to make 30 stone arrows and sell off 9. I actually wouldn't mind making another 10 bronze arrows for ourselves. Do we have any feathers in here? We do. We have 14, which is not nearly enough. I thought we had some on the horse, though. No. That's a problem. There should be some birds out here somewhere. I thought that there were some birds right up here. There used to be some in the middle of our village, but I think we finally got a little too busy for that. I hear them. I just don't see them. Yeah, there used to be a bunch right here in this field. Yep, they're there. So we need feathers to make those arrows. So we have enough for 30, so we need one more bird at least. Or I can miss, that's cool too. They should come back fairly quick though. Or not. There he is. Now we have to remember that when you look away, bird corpses disappear. So you gotta be kind of crafty about how you harvest. That should be enough feathers, I think. I didn't see how many we got exactly, but we should be fine now. Yeah, we got 63. That's plenty. And now all the birds are up on the hill. Oh well. Okay, so we'll make these for the quest, and then we will get cracking on that house, I guess. And now all the birds are back in the village, too, because of course they are. Alright, so we'll go to the hunter's shack to make the stone ones. And then we'll have to go to the smithy to make the other ones. So we need 3 of these. Oh, I guess it wasn't 10 stone apiece. Oh well. Well, where's dude? Was he a hunter? Are you kidding me? And there's our herbalist hut. Fantastic. So that'll allow us to make the respec potion. And we actually should have the materials for it already. Okay, so we should probably start with that. So does it count as extraction? No. Hunting? No. Wouldn't be farming. Production? No. Services? No, but that's where the market stall is. I'm so excited about that. Maybe it was extraction, I just skipped over it. It was extraction. Okay, so we're looking at mostly logs with some planks. So let's get that out of the way at least. That means that these clay vials are not getting sold. Okay, so let's take some logs. LLL. Oh my god, we're almost 500 logs. We're gonna take 40. I have no idea if that's the right amount or not. We're gonna take like 48 of these. Nah, let's take 36. Actually, we'll take 24. We'll see if 24 will do it. Alright, so let's put some of the logs back. We'll say 10. There we go. So we also have a couple of buildings that need repaired, our wife said. So that's the thing that we're going to have to take care of as well. Hey, donkey. You enjoying retirement, buddy? Wow, I was only off by 2 logs. Oh, never mind. I was off by 5 logs in the wrong direction. Okay. At least we have enough materials to make multiple houses now. That's something useful. Crap, it was a second. It'll all be worth it for the respec potion. Down to logs. Okay, you know what? Let's take our clay vials with us. Shit, we don't have any beer. Was it beer or ale? We'll have to check the recipe, but it's beer or ale. Nope. We wanted the Potion of Possibilities. And we can get the instant healing too. You know what? Yeah, we'll just start doing tier 2 potions. I don't care about the Potion of Camouflage. We also needed to buy for poisoned iron bolts. So I don't know that we're going to bother poisoning any of the stuff that we currently have, but we will need that eventually. Okay, so we have that. We just need the mead. So we know Gustovia's got mead. We also need to put her back into her position there. Herbs. There we go. So we know that Gustovia's got what we need. So we'll head down there. I wonder who we're going to pay taxes at now that the Castellan's gone. I'm going to assume that there's a different Castellan now. Is it me? That seems to be how it works. Eorden killed the first one, then he became it, and then Unigas killed him, and then he became it. So since I exiled him, does that mean I'm the new one? Yeah, I hear you, piggies. It's so nice to be able to make a run to town and not have it take the entire freaking day. Do you guys have a male producer? No. You have a producer, but she's female. Story of my life. Okay, was it mead? I think it was mead. It was mead. Do you have mead?
Best goods in the valley.
Please have mead. Please, please, please. Holy shit, snacks, that's expensive. 364 for one. Yeesh. Oh, I almost sold it back to her. Yep. Because we're going to have to keep those vials, so it looks like that's it.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Thanks, lady. Oh boy. This respec potion is going to make everything better. There we go. Okay, some mushrooms. We need 5 of those. We need 5 of those. And what was the third one? Those ones. So ultimately all that this cost us was 300 gold. Well, and the recipe, I suppose. Oh, yeah. There it is. And the best part is, for measly 300 coins, we can always make another one in case we screw up again. So let's drink that. Oh, apparently that made me completely drunk as well.
Hello there.
Someone's having a good time lately. Slow down with the liquor. We'll talk when you're serious again. How rude.
See you soon.
Oh my, you do not walk in a straight line either. Okay, so I should have made a potion of sobriety first. Good to know. Okay, so we're going to do Force of Nature for our first point. And then that's going to give us 1 with the Earth. And then that's going to give us Careful Miner, which is going to give us more. Do we have 6 points left? We do. So yeah, Careful Miner, 3. So that's going to give us 50% more from deposits. And then Mule, 3, which is going to give us maximum carry weight. And then we have 1 point left. So do we want to go with axes or pickaxes and shovels? I think pickaxes and shovels, because we have so much ore coming in, I'm not worried about it. Okay, so with hunting, we want steady hand because I am terrible without the steadying aiming. Tracker, we want so the animals show up. Careful Hunter would give us more. Yeah, Careful Hunter is going to give us more material from animals. And then we can go up from there. Okay, so for farming, we want to harvest more from the field, so we're going to put 3 in there. We want to be able to summon our horse, so that gets 1. Skilled Rider, definitely a point in there. Night Rider is faster riding, so we want 3 points in there. And then we're going to put a point in Carrot and Stick. And we will do Carrot and Stick next, and then we will up Skilled Rider. Skilled Rider is for stamina for the animal. Night Rider is speed for the animal, and then Carrot and Stick is its carrying capacity. So now for our diplomacy points, we are going to put experience from diplomacy granting activities or additional dynasty points. So let's do additional dynasty points. We don't need empathy, so we're going to do 3 points into barter, which gives us the best buying prices. And then so that one we don't care. The good host would be nice, but we're going to do inspiring speech because it makes better production by NPCs. For survival, temperature tolerance, poison resistance. We'll do temperature tolerance, although really none of the 3 of these matter, so we're just going to put 1 point in there. Survival sense we need. Strong as an oak is more health. Survivalist is a slower loss of food and water. So definitely slower loss of food and water. Damage received and stamina during movement are both yes pleases. And then I guess headstrong. No, not headstrong. That's water. Are we? Oh, we're 1 away from max on this. That's why we have so damn many points. So let's do strong as an oak for more health. Because I don't really care about the others. Okay, and then here we'll do probably sewing knowledge or crafting knowledge. Crafting knowledge. Just 1 point. Handyman lets us insulate. We need that. Builder is slower durability, loss of hammers. So these are the ones that we want because it makes us faster in crafting. So do we have 9 points? We do have 9 points. So that's going to make us faster at crafting everything that we craft. 30% faster in the kitchen, 25% there, and 25% there. So I think for the rest of our points, the faster building didn't really seem to matter. The stamina loss would be nice, But I really think that we are going to go, because we don't need any more points up here. We're max level. There's no point. So we're going to go Builder for the durability loss of hammers. We're going to max that out. And then we will do less stamina for our last point, because why not? So that's our complete respec there. We got the 1 point in Force of Nature. We got the 1 point, or 2 points and 1 with the Earth. And then we've maxed out Careful Miner from additional from deposits. We maxed out Mule for carrying capacity. And then we're just going to ping pong for our last couple levels between 1 with the Earth and Force of Nature to get those capped out. And then for the hunting, we took Steady Hand because, and that's personal preference. I don't know that I would recommend that to anybody else. That is because I'm an awful shot. And with the jerkiness of the bows, I can't. So with this at 3, I do much better. I would love to put some points in Prowler, but it's not important just yet. Less noise while sneaking. Same with Predator, faster while sneaking. We need Tracker for the animals. That makes life so much easier. Careful Hunter gets us more resources. That was obviously most important. This will be important once we get the crossbow, but for the bow, it's not really a big deal. The aiming's not really a problem. Trap limit we don't care about. This would be nice as well, but we are level 5, so we will get several more points as we go. But for the most part, this is for me because I can't really hit much otherwise. That is necessary for everybody, and this is necessary for everybody. Then in our farming, we've got Skilled Farmer, which gives us 100% additional crops from the field, so we double our output. Village Whistleblower, so we can summon our mount. 1 point in Skilled Rider, that will go up as we level. We're only level 6. 1 level in Carrot and Stick, that will also go up as we level. And then 3 in Night Rider for the faster skill, or faster riding. So Carrot and Stick is the mount's weight, and Skilled Rider is its stamina consumption. So we'll just ping pong between those two as we level. In Diplomacy, I put 1 point in Diplomat for the additional Dynasty reputation points. Honestly, that doesn't matter to us anymore. We're done with the storyline. It's not really a problem. We've already got 27,000, so whatever. Mostly we just needed it to get past Romeo, because the Romeo's useless. We already have our wife, and Diplomacy knowledge is... that could have been useful, but I feel like Diplomat would be more so. Then we skipped over Empathy because we don't care what their personalities are. We already have our wife. We dumped 3 into Barter for better buying and selling prices. We dumped 3 into Inspiring Speech because it makes the NPCs produce faster. And that's where we ran out of points because we're only level 5. So at that point, I think Good Host will probably be next for the reduction in... slower mood reduction. Of course, we could do... Ooh. You know what? We still have 5 levels. It's very likely that we can finish both Good Host and Castellan. Creative Accounting's not really important. We're already... I mean, we're already over 30 grand. We really don't need the reduced taxes. For Survival, I did 1 in Insensitive. I don't really care. We already have Fur, so Winter doesn't matter. We only put the point there to get past Iron Liver. Put 1 in Survival Sense, so it's easier to find stuff in Inspector mode. Strong as an Oak, we actually did last. That is nice, but it's not necessary. So Survivalist was one of the things that we did, so we don't have to eat or drink as much. That saves a lot of time wasted running back and forth getting stuff. Athlete, so that we can sprint longer, because I am a sprinting whore. And Solid as a Rock, so we receive less damage. That really helps with the bandits, no more one-shots. And then Strong as an Oak, we put the 2 points in because we had 2 points left over. Our last point will probably go in there as well. Water Dancer is just movement speed. It's not that important. And Headstrong is alcohol resistance. We don't really drink, so it's not a problem. And then our crafting, we put 1 in Crafting Knowledge, which is irrelevant. The only 3 options that you have are XP based, and we are already max level, so that was just to get down here. In Handyman, we did for insulating walls, very important. Builder was an afterthought. That was one of our last placements. Crafting Expert, 25% faster crafting in the workshop and smithy, 25% faster in the sewing hut, and 25% faster in the kitchen. Actually makes our self-crafts faster still. I'm sorry, 30 in the kitchen. So that's why we took those. Builder Trance really isn't that useful. Building Master is just stamina consumption during building. So we actually dumped our points into Builder first for the durability for hammers, and then the stamina reduction. So I would put more points in stamina reduction, but we're max level and we are out of points, so it is what it is. Now I am completely shit-faced and I don't know what to do about it. Does taking a bath help? No, not really. Our health is draining. Oh my. He is literally falling down drunk. Well. This is disappointing. I had no idea that the respec potion would make us super drunk. Or I would have, had a sobriety potion on hand for it. Does it make us drunk on the horse too? Can we fall off the horse? Let's quick save before we do this, just in case something bad happens. He'd fall off the horse and break his neck or some shit. Okay, the horse doesn't seem to wheedle. So that's good. So we're gonna take... well, stuff that we can sell. Let's take, 108 of these. Okay, so we've got 108 stones. We'll need 50 logs. I'm sorry, 38 logs. And then we need 80 planks. And hopefully the horse can still move with us carrying all this crap. Oh. Nope. So we are going to put the planks back, and we will just come back and grab those once we're done with the rest of the house. I really need you to sober up, dude. We got shit to do. Oops. We'll try and wedge ourselves in the corner here. Okay, so that's going to be stone. That's going to be stone. Should be able to move here very shortly. Ooh, that was a near miss with the horse a couple of times there. We'll get this house finished up, and then when we can get the person out of the overflow house, then we'll probably... Yeah. We'll have to figure out where to place our next house. Our production's been suffering because we don't have all of the people that we need right now, because we can't, they're either pregnant or we can't take on more females because of housing. So that's a thing that we're going to have to handle here very soon. So I figure housing is probably a good thing to get up as soon as possible. So we know where this house is. I don't know where I want to put our next house yet. So I think that's something that we will ponder a little bit. So I'm going to finish up this house, and once this house is done, I'm going to work on some miscellaneous crafting for sale in the morning. Or later this day if I can swing it. And probably harvest these fields. But all of that is going to be very tedious and slow, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream here, since we know where the house is going to be and what it's going to look like when it's done based on its neighbors. So we'll end the stream here. If you learned anything useful, if you had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. Horsey says hi, by the way. And either way, have a fantastic rest of your night, and we will catch you next time.